Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Seris today, touching on a very specific subject of one of our cards that isn't working as it should, and I'll get into that obviously in the intro to the video, and then we'll talk about it as we go along, but I also haven't played Seris in ages, so I needed a good excuse. It is a bit of a weird one. I found it as I was just messing around with kits for Seris, because I was going to do a video on it anyway, and I'm not sure if it's known or not. I haven't seen anybody else talk about this online, maybe I'm just missing it. I did check like bug fixes and stuff, and it's not listed anywhere as far as I can tell officially from like Paladins or anything. I don't know if the card is twice as good as it should be, or if the description is half as good as it should be, but the card specifically I'm talking about is called Spirit Leech. It is relatively new, if I'm remembering correctly. It gives you ammo every second you're channeling your Restore Soul, except it doesn't. It gives you ammo every half second you channel Restore Soul. If you have this card level 1, you'd assume it gives you 3 ammo because you channel for a second and a half, so you'd get 2 and then half of it, which would be 1, but instead it triggers every half second and you actually get 6, so it's twice as good as it says here in the description. So at level 2 you are getting pretty much a full mag. I guess I can quickly jump into the target practice to show you what I mean, but the ability is definitely 1.5 seconds because I did actually time it. The heal isn't doing anything weird, it is just the card that is triggering twice as often. It triggers every 0.5, but I'll just go ahead and quickly show you. We'll grab Soul Collector and then the standard setup. You can see the card here is level 2. We've got 14 ammo. I'll go ahead and just put it down. So according to the card here, it should give me 6, but if I use my right click, it triggers 1, 2, 3 times. It gave me 12 back, which is twice as good as it should be according to the description. I don't know, like I said, if this is intentional or not. I don't know if the card is wrong and they're going to nerf it, or if the card is how it should be and the description is just wrong, but we've got 1 ammo. I'll right click and it will put us up to 13. It triggers every 0.5. That's all I really need to say. But considering the card is twice as good as it should be, I thought I'd kind of focus the video around it a little bit. I'm going to be playing Soul Collector Seris as kind of a hybrid, using our ammo, dealing some damage, and then healing at the same time, which will also regen our mag. I wouldn't necessarily say the card is overpowered if it triggers every 0.5 like it does. I don't know if they necessarily need to nerf it, but it is definitely really, really good and worth considering putting in a setup if they don't fix it and they continue to leave it like this. But even if it triggers every second, it's still an okay card, but it just makes it a really, really good card. Anyway, for game 1, we've got Onslaught Magic's Archive. Shoutouts to our BK and also our Charlene. I don't know if I'd call myself a top player at all, but shoutouts to the two of them. We've also got a Ram and a Vora, pretty solid team, and then for their side they've got a Genos, a Koga, a Fury, a Pumpkin, and a Zin. We'll go ahead and grab Soul Collector though, and I guess the ammo setup. The standard one has reset on the F and a heal. The other one basically has ammo gen on the Q and also just an increase to ammo. I guess we could just go for standard Seris here. I feel like that might be a fine choice, and then we'll go ahead and grab Kronos and Nimble. Shouldn't take me too long to get warmed up. We've got Royal Subjects, Relentless Presence, Enforcer, Sand Trap. Okay, Blood Reaper, Cherish, Power Cosmium, Chain Reaction, and Yomi. Deal to the Ram. I think he has got a little bit of increased healing going on. There's another one just for him. He has gone for Rejuvenate, so I am getting a little bit of extra, trying to get a heal here to the Vora. Don't feel like I really ever need to reload because I can just consistently right click somebody and get my ammo pretty much entirely back. Definitely is a bit of a weird play style. It means you can hybrid really, really easily because of the fact that you don't really have to worry about ammo. There is a Q for another 5 stacks. Another one here for the Ram. I feel like I should kind of play this side a little bit. I'm playing really awkwardly. There are some more orbs. There is a Q. He's actually really low. I'm going to go ahead and throw the ult down there. That is a huge pull. Okay, we killed the BK and got a ton of stacks. Didn't really expect that to work. Ram also ran in. There's a Q for 8. Nice. We'll go ahead and right click him there again. Right click back there for whoever that is. Some stacks here on the Koga. I feel like we could probably push up on him. He's going to go ahead and pop the ultimate, but we're fine. There goes the team though. Jesus Christ, we're kind of wiped. Seems like we're fine. Just got back into spawn. We'll grab some more Kronos and some Nimble. There goes the Fury. Right click for the Ram. As long as you've got a teammate near you, you never really have to reload because your reload is actually probably slower than the ammo gen. There's an F, so we can dodge the Koga. I actually didn't even test to see if it was faster or not, but it feels like it is. Get rid of this Genos here. He's moving a little bit mad. Sorry there, Ram. I probably should have been focusing on heals a bit. Right click there for the Vora. We do have a little bit of self-heal on it, which is kind of nice. There's another one for these two. This Koga should definitely be dead. He's playing a little bit weird. Did throw an ultimate, didn't pull anybody there. Bit of a shame. There's a right click. There's another one for the BK. Is he still up? There goes the Zin. Okay, cool. Maybe you'll get rid of the BK here as well. There's a Q. I really wish I went for the ammo setup here. There are some more orbs over there as we dip back into spawn. I'll go ahead and finish off our Kronos and I guess get some Haven. Go into the F because that is BK going for the ult. I don't think he's chasing me. He thought I was just still on the objective. Go on to the Charlene. Fury is just here. We should be able to get rid of her. I'll throw another heal just to make sure that these guys are still up. She's going for the ult. Heal for the Charlene. Never mind. Right click for the Ram and the BK. There's another heal for him. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Q just for the damage. Go on to the Ram. He's got Rejuvenate through, so my heals are pretty damn big. I'm going to go ahead and throw the ultimate just here. That should be like a 2 or 3 man pull. Nice. Ram's going to try and combo, but it wasn't even needed. Either way, we wiped them. Don't know who just went off the map, but Charlene also died. I think it was Vora. I think she actually just threw herself off the map because they don't have any knockback unless it was the BK maybe and I just missed it. Jonas is playing really, really far back, but there's some orbs for him. We'll go ahead and pop a Q. We'll throw a heal there for the Ram. He's just doing laps. There's another heal for him. They don't really have any CC to get him out of it. There's a Q for 6 people. We killed the Genos. Nice. Right click for the Ram. He got ulted by the Koga and just kind of took it. He got gripped by the Genos at the same time and he's fine. Right click there for the Vora and the Ram. I'm healing a lot here. I don't feel like I'm really dealing that much damage, but I feel like I'm healing for a lot. For some reason my orbs there all missed. I feel like I should have hit at least a couple of them. There's some little orbs through that little angle there. We got 4 of them. Nice. There is a Q. I do have the ultimate, but I think it's a really good idea to use it right now. Vora just going in. Right click for her. Should be able to get rid of the BK here. Cool. We got another wipe. Don't know how we're only ahead by like 100. There's There's a Q. I feel like my reload really is actually pretty much the same speed as just using my right click on somebody, which means instead of reloading, playing damage Seris, you can actually just heal somebody, and it works out really, really well if you're trying to go for a hybrid thing. There are some more orbs. There's a Q. There's a right click here. That Koga is definitely gone. We're going to go ahead and throw the ultimate up top. If that's going to get me anything or not, but I thought I'd throw it. I guess I landed it on the other side. I don't even know how I did that, but okay. There are some more orbs. There's another Q for like 6 of them. Nice. We'll throw another right click. It really does feel like the same speed. I think I might try and check it afterwards in like target practice just to roughly gauge it. If you had the card at a higher level, definitely it would be faster than the reload, but right now level 2, pretty much mitigating the reload is a nice side effect. Just throwing over some more orbs down the middle. There's another right click. I guess I should pop the Q because we've got 8 stacks. Go over some more. There's another heal. I feel like I'm going to have a pretty damn good hybrid stat in this one. Heal for the Charlene. He's still up, and there is the victory. I definitely feel like we deserve that one. We locked down the objective for pretty much the entire game, and I played pretty damn well there as a hybrid. We didn't actually get a single death. 7-0, 12, 100 seconds on the point, 56k damage, which is actually highest on side, and also 74k healing, which is highest in the game. Do have to give the Royal Mad props for that because he did go for Rejuvenate. We were a solo healer, but really happy with how we did. For everybody else, our Vora, Beacon, and Charlene all did fine, and our Ram had a bit of a tough time, but he was playing the objective a ton, so I can't really give him any crap for it. He was kind of just a meat shield for most of that match. For their side, their BK did alright, their Fury did okay, she was playing for like a hybrid thing there as well. Their Koga had a bit of a hard time, but didn't do too bad. Their Zin definitely did the best, although he wasn't really going on me very much there, and then their Generals did a pretty good job and just kind of sat at the back and healed. So yeah, there we go. I'd say game 1 went pretty damn well. We'll go ahead and jump into another one. The setup worked fantastically, but of course it did. It's pretty much just standard Seris with my own little bit of, you know, personal preference in there in both of them. This one is just ammo centered, and this one is, I guess, a little bit more standard. Definitely the reason why I like this so much, like I tried to say during that match, is instead of reloading, you just heal somebody, and it means you can play hybrid really, really well with Seris, and it just flows so much better because you basically just throw out all your shots, throw a heal, and just do that over and over again. It flows really, really well because instead of reloading, you're just healing in the same amount of time, pretty much. Just realized out of like the 5 videos I've made on Seris this year, or however many it's been, I feel like I've played half of them without dying unintentionally. Like I didn't even try to not die in that match just there, and I just kind of did it. Definitely think that says more for Seris and how easy she is to play and how easily it is to just get away out of fights and play kind of safely than it is for how good I am at the game. Shouts to a couple people there though in the chat. I think it was the Zin. I couldn't check the other ones, but we've also got an Andrew, a Torvald, and a Leon there. And then for this side, a Pip, a Dredge, a Lex, an Ash, and a Charlene. Did I call that out right? Or a Lex? I don't know who I forgot to mention, but we'll go ahead and grab Soul Collector. And then the ammo setup in this one. Should we go for the same one? We'll go for the same one. Curse Revolver, Alacrity, thanks Grandpa Yomi. So super standard. Discovery, Fortress Breaker, Mega Potion, Hull, and Sandtrap. So again, super standard. Sandtrap might kind of suck. The Genos in the last match wasn't too annoying, mainly because he was just kind of sitting at the back. So maybe we'll have the same thing here with Charlene. We'll see. Throwing over some more stuff, healing the Andrew when I can. Lex is kind of pushing on the side a little bit. There's another right click for our ammo back. There's a Q for the Dredge. Nice. Double. Did I just get the Lex as well? I didn't even know I had any stacks on him. We should be able to get rid of the Charlene. That's a triple. There is the F triple kills with Seris. You'll love to see it. I'm actually going to dip down. Right click for the Leon and the Andrew. They're just about still up, but not looking too good here. So right click for the Torvald again. This is a little bit of a tougher situation for it. Lex is going to kind of push up a little bit, but there's a Q. Get bodied. I feel nasty for that play. Right click for the Zin. Don't know how Torvald has been sitting on the point for so long without really much help from me, but there's another heal for a lot of them. Ash is definitely gone here. Zin dead get cleared. Throw over some more stacks. There's another kill. So right click, we'll go ahead and claim 3, and we're back up to max. Feel like Soul Collector for Seris is maybe a little bit too good, but at the same time, it's a talent that can easily go wrong if you're getting killed a lot. So there's a right click. I do have the ultimate up. I'm very tempted to go for it. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I am throwing out heals and stuff. I'm trying to play as kind of like a hybrid, but these guys are locking down the point, and I feel like I'm not even doing that well. Go ahead and throw the ultimate just there. That should get us something. Right, okay. Right click for the Torvald. He is still just about alive. I don't know how this man is holding on for so long. There's another right click for him. I guess we killed the Ash earlier. Zin is going for the ult up top. Didn't get the Dredge, but maybe we can heal him and he can finish him off. There we go. Right click for the Torvald. I don't know how this is working out so well. Like I said, there's another really big group heal. I feel like I'm doing fine. I just reckon I could be doing way better here. I feel like I'm just playing really mediocre Seris, and the team is just doing really well. That's a bit point before the ult, but we did already get rid of the Ash. Another right click from there, so we don't have to reload, and we'll just spam some more stuff to kind of lock him out a little bit, or just get me some damage. I guess that works too. Just being kind of careful because I know there's a bunch of people up top. There's a Q. There goes the Lex. I think it might have actually just been him because everybody else is dead. I don't know if Charlene's up there too. I guess not. I can hear him firing, but I don't know where he is. Right click there for the Leon. She's nearly gone. I guess we can try and spam some stuff. Got 4. There's a Q. Nice. There's a right click for her again. Torvald is doing a really good job with the shields. Got to give him props. There's a right click. We got rid of 2 of them. Team is just shredding in this one as well. Torvald went for the Silence on the Ash. There's a right click. She's going for the insta ult. Very lucky play from her there, but I'm going to try and just throw out some more heals. I could ult and get her out of the range, but she just went ahead and used her F to retreat anyway. The Dredge is going on the Leon. She's actually gone. I don't know how she lost that fight. I think she was looking upwards. Go ahead and throw an ultimate there at the back. That might get me something. I don't know. That's another decent pull. There's a Q. Charlene is kind of pushing up. Torvald hit him with the Silence. Get bodied. Don't know if that's the first time Torvald has died or not. I was healing him, but he's been holding on like a champ. There's a Q. There's a right click for the Leon and the Zin. I feel like I'm running out of breath in this match. I feel like it's been super intense. I'm trying to go into the F, but that cripple nearly bodied me. I should actually go back to spawn. I'm on 2,400 credits. I'll be right back, guys. I'm on a 19 streak. I feel like this makes sense, so we can finish off our Chronos and finish off our Nimble, because I don't know why I just haven't died again. Like I said, I really have not been trying to avoid death. It just kind of hasn't been happening. There's a right click for the Torvald. He went for the silence. I think there's another one. Wish I had the ultimate right now. It'd be really, really useful. I'm just throwing out some shots and throwing out the heal whenever I can. He is still gone, though. He is still gone. Ash is going for the F, which is why I moved out of the way. There is a Q. Right click for the Zin to get her ammo back. I'm going to go into the F. Is that going to be the only way I die in this video? By being knocked off? For real. I mean, she's dead, so I'm perfectly fine with the fact that it's how we're going to trade, but come on. The only way I want to die in this video is by being pulled off the map, so now I cannot die any other way. We did get a bunch of stacks in. A right click for the Torvald. Nice heal. Sorry, Zin. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not, but I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job. I'm sorry if I haven't. There's another heal for the Andro. Another one there on the Leanne. She's fine. The selfie on the setup is also coming through really, really clutch. That's another heal for him. Bit of a risky play, but it kind of worked out. He's going for the ultimate. There goes Charlene. I feel like I could have easily dodged the Ash death there, but it's kind of my own fault for playing kind of cheeky. Hello, Ash. Are you going to kill me again? No, you're going to put me up here. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Okay, I guess I'll just retreat a bit, finish off our stacks. Right click for the Zin. Big heal for the team there in the middle. Throw up some stuff for the Charlene. There's a Q for him. Just looked at the score, and that is going to be 400 to 185. I again feel like we deserve the victory because we did lock down the objective, but I only died once in this entire video, and it was me being knocked off of the map in a way that I probably could have avoided. And I again feel like I showed off the Hi-Rez setup pretty damn well there. We really weren't reloading very often. I was using my right click a ton. We had 45k damage, which was second highest on our team, and also highest healing. Pretty much the same thing as last game. Shoutouts of course to their Charlene and also their Ash. He's the only person who killed me the entire video, and I feel like that's a perfect place to leave it off, to be honest. But the stats for that one were pretty solid. The End did a really good job. The Torvald stuck the objective a crazy amount. The Andro did okay. The Zin really did a good job there. Their Pip did fine. Their Dredge did pretty good. Their Lex had a bit of a tough time. Their Ash did fine, so did their Charlene. Definitely a set of solid matches today for sure, and I feel like I showed it off pretty much the best that I possibly could. We died once. That wasn't even part of the video. I was just trying to show off the setup, and it just happened to work out really, really well. This could have gone the complete opposite direction, but luckily it didn't. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Maybe I'm super late to this, and this has been a known thing for a while, but as far as I know, it isn't. But of course, above everything else, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay Frost there.